Hello, late tea time podders around the world. It's late in the UK. We want to go to bed, but we thought we'd come to you after that scintillating first day at Augusta. Not only because it's been some fantastic golf, but we landed a 66-1 shot, DT. Your tip, you had two tips, didn't you, for first round leader? Jordan Spieth, who fell away after a good start, but Justin Rose has romped to the front, stayed there, 7 under, leads by 3.
Yeah, worked out well, didn't it, that one? I mean, it wasn't rocket science. He'd been first round leader there 4 times before. So why not back him for a fifth at a tournament where things always the same things happen? Tradition, isn't it? It's now a new tradition. Justin Rose leads after round 1. So yeah, nice winner. And it was brilliant, wasn't it? He just kept making the birdies. No one ever got near him, really.
Well, I had £5 each way on him, and I'm very happy. And there's a couple of other of our people that follow us on X who have also followed that tip, and they're happy too. So that's good. So a good start to the week, and I certainly can't lose now because I've had all my bets for the week. So I'm good. I can't be behind. I'm ahead. So I'm happy. But one person who won't probably sleep quite so well tonight is Rory, because he was flying along 4 under. Heading towards the par 5, you thought, well, if he could birdie this, then he's right up there come the end of the first round, and fell into the water, literally.
Yeah. Oh, we'd seen Patrick Cantlay chip it in twice on 15. Then Rory gets there, and you're thinking, I think when Rory his second shot in the air, it looked like that's going to land. He's going to have an eagle putt, and it just flew over the back. That's all right. I'll just dolly it down, and then just got too heavy with it. It didn't grip at all. And we see that famous sight where the ball just trickles down the slope, and a double bogey. And then just to compound the error, that's the problem, isn't it? You can have a bad hole, but to compound the error with another double bogey 2 holes later, it's like, what have you done? All that hard work, and suddenly you're 7 back, and history's completely against you winning from here.
One man, another person, we'll talk about him before we get into the action tomorrow. Scotty Scheffler just did Scotty Scheffler things, didn't he? Went round, took it all in his stride, a few birdies thrown in, 4 under par at the end of it, and looking pretty strong. Oh, DT's disappeared on me. I'll go through the top end of the leaderboard while DT hopefully rejoins me. Because I need him really, because he has the tips. I just talk rubbish, and he has the tips. So I do need Dave Tindall on this one. But Justin Rose 7 under. Corey Connors, who basically I don't think I ever saw him on the TV coverage, 4 under. Scotty Scheffler 4 under. Ludwig Oberg 4 under, and then Tyrrell Hatton, Bryson DeChambeau 3 under. So they are the leaders in the clubhouse come the end of the first round. And DT has disappeared on me. I'm going to take him off this. No, he's not there. I don't know what's happened to Dave Tindall. He's left the studio. Right, he hopefully will rejoin me in a second. Apologies for this, everybody out there. But happy that I'm very happy tonight, despite the fact I'm tired and I'm ready for bed. Very happy that Justin Rose did his thing and got us across the line in the first round leader market. So very happy with that. Is Dave Tindall coming back to me, or has he just decided that he's had enough for the day and he's going to go to bed? DT, where are you? Talk amongst yourselves. I played the fan team as well. I don't know if you watched the preview. Me and DT were up against each other in the fanteam.com competition, and my team, it was captained by Rory. It was looking good for quite some time, and then totally disappeared down the toilet. So not doing particularly well there. I'd imagine that DT is beating me on that, although Phil Mickelson and a few of his past champions didn't do quite so well either. But I'm just going to message DT and say, where on earth are you? See if he responds. But I'm now just ad-libbing. But it's a long old day, isn't it? Especially if you're watching in the UK. What is it now? It's 20-1 in the morning. And the last putt's really just been put away. So if you're watching in the US, you don't know how lucky you are. Although I guess it swings and roundabouts when it comes to tournaments elsewhere in the world. Look, oh, he's coming back to me. I was about to give up on him. Completely. There he is. I've talked rubbish for the last 2 minutes, but you're used to that, aren't you?
I'd had enough. I went to bed.
That's what I said to people.
Yeah.
I said, I reckon he's thrown his toys out the pram. He's gone to bed.
Lost interest.
Scotty Scheffler did Scotty Scheffler things. Let's get to the tips for tomorrow, shall we? I heard somebody on the TV coverage saying that the winner in the last 5 incarnations of the Masters has come from the people in the top 3 at the end of the first day. And if you look at the leaderboard, I guess it's how you look at the leaderboard. Do we think that Justin Rose is going to stay up there? Or is Justin Rose going to fall away? And is the real leader 4 under?
Possibly, but there was that stat. The last 5 winners have been in the top 3 after day 1. We always get this in majors. You have to be up there. A kind of wider stat, if you think, well, 5 years is only 5 years, not enough of a sample size. 18 of the last 19 winners were within 4 shots of the lead. So that you boil that down now, then you've got 6 players. So if that plays out, that history, the winner will be either Justin Rose, Corey Connors, Scotty Scheffler, Ludwig Oberg, Tyrrell Hatton, or Bryson DeChambeau. Absolutely every chance. I've just named the winner.
Yeah, Bryson played really well. I was impressed with him because he had a couple of setbacks, as people do, but he bounced back from his setbacks, whereas obviously Rory fell apart. And Ludwig Oberg, I mean, you wouldn't have put money on Rory finishing last of that 3 ball, would you?
No, Akshay Bhatia finished like a train, didn't he? And then Oberg looked really in control. So you've got Rose, a major winner. You've got Scheffler, 2 of the last 3 Masters he's won. Oberg, who was runner-up here last year. DeChambeau, 2-time US Open winner. And then you've got Connors and Hatton, who are, Hatton's a better player of those 2, but it's a pretty tasty top 6.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that I was going to kind of come to you to say, looks like a really good leaderboard, but pretty much all of the players at the Masters are good, aren't they? But at the moment, DT, Scotty Scheffler he remains favourite. He's 9-2. Rory McIlroy 14-1. Bryson DeChambeau 16-1. Ludwig Oberg 18-1. Justin Rose, you have to go down the list a little bit for old J-Ro. Where is he gone? How far down the list is he? Ludwig Oberg. I bet a few people have money on him. He's actually, I'll revise those best prices. Scotty Scheffler is 9. Depends where you're looking. Some of these are win only. 21 to 10ish. Rory McIlroy 12s. Bryson is best price of around about 8s or 9s. Ludwig Oberg is sort of 6s, 13-2. And then you drop off a little bit. Shane Lowry, 40s. I don't think they've reordered this, actually. I'm going to go right down to Justin Rose. Where are you, Justin? Justin Rose, 7-1.
Yeah. I mean, he's led it 4 times before and he's never won. So there's that. I mean, if you did watch it all, he was driving it fairly ropily, wasn't he, Rose, near the end?
He was. He kind of got tired. He looked like he got tired and started to realise where he was.
Well, I think he's used to the position, but I just think, can he do that for 72 holes, playing like he did? I don't think he can.
Well, as both me and you know, as you get older, it takes a little bit harder. It's kind of a bit more effort to sustain it as we're falling asleep on the screen. So kind of these young spring chickens like Ludwig Oberg who just bounce around probably find it a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, if you sort of eliminate them, I would say Rose is too old. Sorry, Justin, to keep it going. Corey Connors hasn't got the game to keep doing this for another 3 rounds. He's just too limited. Hatton, I don't know. I don't know whether he'll just have a bad patch at some point. So that leaves Scheffler, Oberg, and DeChambeau. Scheffler, only Jack Nicklaus has ever won 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So I think he's got it all on. So you've either got, to me, it's Oberg and DeChambeau.
Yeah.
So you could back both, possibly win only.
Yeah, I can see that. I think Ludwig Oberg, he's. I mean, I was listening to the commentary earlier, and they were saying, yeah, this guy's got a massive future. Yeah, it's not a massive future; it's a massive present, isn't it? He's a blooming good player now.
To finish second on your first ever go at the Masters is something else. And I remember Jordan Spieth did that in 2014 and then came back and won it the next year. So Oberg, I was doing a Guardian blog today and I said, he looks like a sort of polite young man who worked in advertising in 60s America.
Yeah.
Ludwig Oberg, even though he's Swedish, but he's got that kind of.
He just needs his hair greased back. Yeah.
He's wholesome, isn't he? He's a wholesome looking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Oberg and DeChambeau, and if I had to pick one of those, I'd pick Oberg, I think.
I wouldn't disagree with that. With Tyrrell Hatton, you think there's probably just a bit like Rory did at the end. There's possibly at some stage in the next 54 holes a run of 3 or 4 holes where it kind of he's 5 over and all of a sudden his dreams have gone.
Yeah, I think he'll go well. I think this will be his best Masters, but I still think there's a bit of kind of, history there that he'll scar tissue where he'll remember, because he had a lot of bad days at Augusta. It used to completely fool him. Whereas Oberg's kind of memories of or experience of Augusta is all good. And
did you
today
see
was another all good round? And just the way he finished, he just looked like completely in control.
Did you see Tyrrell Hatton? I think he was interviewed prior to going out, and he said something like, I've got a lot of some scores in the 60s and some scores in the 80s here. And it's finally turning into the scores in the 60s are outweighing the scores in the 80s. He's got quite a nice way of looking at it, but you wonder how long that can be sustained. But I mean, I said to you on the preview, I think there's a major in him, and you counted with probably not this one.
I'd still stick with that. I think I could see him holding his position in the top 5, but I think 1 or 2 will come past him.
Anything else to tell me, or should we let everybody go to bed?
Well, what did you say the price on McIlroy was?
Rory is now priced at, wait a second, I need to scroll back up again, around about 12-ish.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what he could do. He could sort of backdoor his way into a top 4 or 5, but to be honest, winning from here, I've gone through everyone in this century, so back to even the end of the 90s, and there's no one who's come from that far back, 7 back, apart from one man, Tiger Woods, in 2005, was 7 back after day 1. But that's
Rory can do sort of Tigerish things, can't he? And the only thing I was thinking today, when the wheels had fallen off him a little bit, was that there have been Masters in the past where he's been 5 over at this stage, and everybody's discounted him, and he's come back to finish like in the top 4 or something like that because he's managed to get himself through. So if he looks at it that way, and he thinks, well, maybe Justin's not going to stay there, maybe 4 under's the lead, I'm only 4 back, all the rest of it, then maybe Rory backers aren't completely out of it.
Yeah, you can never say never, but as I say, history's against him, and this is just another day where almost this curse of the Masters got to him, where he was going along nicely, thinking, he's going to finish the day in the top 3 or 4, and suddenly, what's he doing? He's at even par. So then it just adds to it, doesn't it? If he'd been 4 over after 15 or 13, and then finished like Batia did and finished like a train, you would have thought, he's being positive spirit. But to know he was right there and then to go to bed on even par, it's just like, here we go again.
Sounds to me as if we're looking at Ludwig Oberg at 13-2.
Yeah. I mean, you can even back him each way if you want as well. Yeah. What's DeChambeau again?
Bryson is currently priced at about 17-2 best price.
Yeah, I wouldn't put anyone up just backing them both and saying, right, there are my 2 runners for the last 54 holes, because you just do need to be up there.
I like the way Bryce is going about his business. He's kind of a little bit more even keel than maybe he has been in the past. I think he looks quite in control of himself.
Yeah. So finished 8th last year, which was his best finish, and he's building on that again. And obviously, he's got another US Open under his belt.
So Ludwig Oberg, Bryson DeChambeau, folks. We're going to be back possibly Saturday morning. Do you think?
Possibly.
look at the terror in his eyes. Honestly, it's almost like he doesn't want to be with me.
Yeah, quite a busy week for me this, but there's a chance. Yeah, Saturday morning. Yeah.
So anyway, good luck with all your bets out there, everybody. Hopefully, a few of you were on the Justin Rose bet at 60, 60, 70s. I think the one of our correspondents that said that he'd had some money on it. He got it around about 73 or something like that, which would a little bit more than me. So I'm jealous, but I'm very happy because he won. Anyway, well done, Justin Rose and Bryson DeChambeau and Ludwig Oberg are carrying our money after this round 2 preview. And we'll see you again very soon indeed. Enjoy the rest of the Masters and maybe Saturday morning.
Always gamble responsibly. Visit begambleaware.org for more information.